Alright, so I just wanted to do a little build update. I haven't really done much to the 4runner since my last video where I installed the roof rack. The lights here are the same. I think I already showed the light bar, the side lights. I think the only thing that I've added to it really, well, first of all would be the tires. We'll talk about that right now. But I installed these chase lights. I have them wired up the same way I have the other ones wired up. I basically ordered some hood mounts from, I think, Nightlight, and they were able to attach to my roof rack perfectly, and they're adjustable. They're just little screws basically on the back that you tighten, and it clamps a little closer each time you tighten it. So for this kind of style roof rack, it's the perfect way for me to mount some chase lights. And these chase lights are some budget friendly. I think they were about like $30. I'm not sure exactly what brand, but if you look up little spot and flood chase lights, they should come up. I know Nightlight has similar style brand. I'm not sure exactly what brand these are, but they work perfectly. They work really well. They shine the light. In the night you can literally see the light shining right here. And I haven't pointed down, that way I don't blind anybody that I'm in front of. Another thing would be the tires. I got the Yokahama Geolanders. This is an MT tire. They're the same size, but I did notice that they're a little bigger just because of the tread. You notice how much tread I have compared to the Wild Peaks that I had before. These are 285, 75, 16. I do rub now, I think on the inner parts when I'm flexing, right here too, I think. So before I wouldn't really rub as much, but now I can notice that I do rub a little bit more. Probably have to do some trimming. I think I rub back here too. But the tires overall have been really good. I really like them. They're not noisy at all for mud terrains. You're gonna hear a little bit of road noise, but that's normal the more aggressive tire you get. Obviously compared to like all terrains, they don't make any noise at all, but these mud terrains, they do make a little bit of noise. But I think compared to what I've heard from other people, I think another thing that I've done recently is I got some new tail lights. I really like these. They look clean, super simple. It's either these budget friendly ones or like a mid-tier, or they get really expensive. So I just got one of the more entry-level ones. Other upgrades that I've done, I think, have been the sound system. I have a little 10-inch slim Skar sub in a kicker box. I believe this was like I think it was called kicker base station, something like that, but I got it from the guy who already had the sub installed into it. I also got some door speakers. You can't really see, but I have Alpine 5 1/4 inch here and here, and then I have same thing up front, Alpine 6.5 on the fronts. And then before I got these door speakers, I had installed some Skar tweeters. And as soon as I installed the Skar tweeters, instant difference in quality. You could definitely hear how much clearer these are. I did have to lower them just a tad bit, maybe about 2 decibels on the head unit, so they wouldn't be as sharp. But they sound great. They sound really detailed, really smooth when you lower them. Obviously depending on the song that you choose. And then the speakers, I did notice a lot more bass in these. You're not gonna get crazy amounts of bass like you would with the little sub that I have in the back. The sub that I have in the back isn't anything crazy either. It's kind of just to even out the soundstage a little bit. Really happy with the Alpines. I think I might soon do some sound deadening. I have some mats in there that I'm gonna install a little later, but this is just kind of like a little build update. I also finished my chase light button right here. You have your rear lights, side lights, light bar. They all come with harnesses, which is kind of the annoying part because you got to run everything to the hood and connect to the battery. Each has its own relay and whatnot. That's the safer way to do it. People get switch panels, but I kind of like this button setup. And then this is my bass knob right here for the rear. The bass is about like 100 watts, I believe, so you can adjust it from here. So yeah, this is my little setup. All my lights here, my bass knob there, and yeah, that should be it for now. Anything else comes up, I'll probably post another video of the sound deadening. I'll show the before and after of how it sounds and how you know, just the audible differences that You can hear with the sound deadening installed. So that should be it for now. I think I also got these right here. These little wind visors for the rain. These are not the legit ones. These are like some Amazon special ones, but they work pretty well. Same on the other side. Kind of like how they look. Maybe I might upgrade when they fall off, but for now they haven't. So another upgrade that I did was the battery terminals. You can get these from O'Reilly. They're about $12 or $13. It's pretty cool because it allows you to connect different things. As you can see here, I have all my lights and my fuses to this one. I have my stock power going out. I believe this is for the alternator, and then this is an addition to the alternator. So in addition to these terminals, I have the big 3 upgrade, which is why you see this super thick 0 gauge wire. I went to an audio shop, I had them install it for me, pretty much connecting everything that's already there, double. That way you can get better power circulation. They also grounded the engine block for me too, using the same 0 gauge wire. You can see the terminals here. Basically just helps the engine run smoother, gives it the power that it needs. I guess it doesn't really add power, it just makes it a little easier for the power to travel. So yeah, that's in addition to the little things that I did. I also had to buy a new alternator from O'Reilly, lifetime warranty. I was looking into upgrades, but they didn't really have a lot of good options for upgrades. A lot of the ones that they say to use are pretty bad. They give really bad reviews. But yeah, I did the stock one, lifetime warranty, so I just went with it. This is also a bigger battery. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before. But yeah.